another question regarding divorce. Can you explain it to me in short? Divorce thing that
I could write a book on divorce. What do you want to know about divorce? I mean,
you know the Indian controversy, right? Like in India, like they have this thing that
follow
the last thing that they have mentioned, like they're gonna exclude, like they're gonna not let Muslim man divorce his wife. So they have made a law out of it. So you cannot do it.
So how is he gonna? Do there no more divorce?
Don't know, like what's going on? They're messed up.
Once he's talking about the three right over.
No, I mean, as far as I understand, actually, it's the concept of being able to divorce a woman just by giving 3 talaqs. They not even at one point.
Oh.
What they're like, because the brother's going through this, what they're saying is you have to go through a court divorce.
Oh.
The idea we can divorce your wife in the triple method has been.
What does this mean, like triple? Like what triple? Why triple?
Excellent. In Islam, you have a method of giving a divorce. You can't just be like you're divorced, right?
Yeah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordained a way that you give 1 talaq, then you wait 1 iddah. Right, 1 period cycle,
like
a period cycle.
Like 30 days, 40 days?
About, depending on the period cycle, right? From one period to the other. Iddah, yeah. It's going to end up being around 40 days actually if you take it. But anyway, so you wait 1 iddah cycle, then you give the 2nd talaq.
So in that period, like, can you like reconcile?
You can.
Talk it out?
You can,
just
definitely.
Like it's an angry period, okay?
Exactly. That's the whole point. Okay. Is that during that period, she has to be with your husband. She can't be somewhere else, so that you guys see each other and that love gets whatever, and then and if you have intercourse, that's an automatic reconciliation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right. So you have to see, you're going to divorce somebody, what's it like to live without them. So here, in that time, if you come back together, you're good.
Okay.
If you don't, then after the first iddah, you give a 2nd talaq.
Okay, so you have to say, the guy has to
say it, right?
Okay, then again, we have to wait for a particular period.
1 more iddah, right? And then in that 2nd iddah, if you come back together, you're still good.
So that iddah period is subjective?
No, it's between 2 period cycles.
So it can be like 40 days? Like,
about.
So what about I wanted to know exact date, like number of days.
Well, you can't. Right, so I mean, it's going to be about 40 days because you have the period days and then what's in the middle of it.
Gotcha.
But some women have their period longer, shorter, whatever. But we cannot say like 39 days or something. That's just not the way that Allah made it, subhanAllah. So here you have your 2nd iddah, right? You can still get together. If after the 2nd iddah you still want to divorce, then you give the 3rd talaq.
We have to still wait for 39 or 40 days, their period days, and then you say the 3rd time.
Yes. So you did 1 talaq, 1 iddah, 2nd talaq, 2nd iddah, 3rd talaq, you're done. You still have a iddah, but you can't come back together. She still has to wait a iddah to make sure she's not pregnant, because you don't want your child being raised under somebody else's name.
If she's pregnant, like in that, before the talaq thing, the first. Okay. They had an argument and now they don't know. But she was pregnant.
Okay.
And now the guy wants to divorce in the very first stance. What happened?
So the talaq of a pregnant woman has to. It's kind of a little bit complicated, but I'll give you a short answer, which is that technically he has to wait until the child is born to go. Yeah. But that's going to be depending on a lot of factors. How the talaq was done. Was the talaq done when she was pregnant? Was the talaq done when she was not pregnant? If it was done, if it was not pregnant and you gave the talaq, then you have the iddah that you're going to stay, and then there is no more iddah after that, and so on. But that's going to get a little bit different from the regular method.
And what about the other one? Like people say, they always accuse us. Okay, a man can always leave his wife,
sure,
not the vice versa.
She can leave her wife, but she has to go through a khulla process.
What's the khulla like?
Khulla is that she wants to initiate a divorce, right? She can also ask for divorce. It's just the process is different, right? So the process with the khulla is that she goes to a qadi or a scholar and says, I don't like my husband because he beats me, or he doesn't feed me, or he doesn't give me, the rights according to the urf of the land, spending on me, and so on. And the qadi can tell the husband, hey, either you have to start spending, or you're not fulfilling her rights, right? Now here, if she gets a khulla, she only has 1 iddah and so on. And some of the ulama said there is no iddah and khulla, but that's a different issue. But with 1 iddah, then she can also get a divorce. It's just the process is different. Women are more emotional than men, right? So you have, that's how it is. Yeah.
Do you have any questions? I'm still thinking of it.
Hit me, come on, with a long drive, man.
I especially came from Houston to his house.
MashaAllah.
Then I made a plan like after.
MashaAllah. May Allah reward you.
There are chapters about life beyond Earth. It says that there has been mentioned that the 7 skies and the
yes,
heavens and everything. So for sure, life exists beyond Earth, and that's the heavens.
Yeah, go ahead. So when we say life beyond earth, there are sab'a samawat. There's 7 skies really. Heaven is kind of a bad translation in my opinion, but in it no doubt there are malaika, for example. There are angels, right, that are alive, right? There are certain creatures like jinn that are in those samawat that we know about from Quran, Hadith, so no doubt to that. Then there are other makhluqat of Allah that we don't know about. We can't confirm or deny unless we have evidences either from the Quran, Hadith. Like, is there life on Pluto? I don't know. I mean, that's not something we can confirm or deny without evidence, you know. So are there aliens in the sense that there's another planet somewhere where they have, you know, green people walking around? I can't confirm or deny that from the Quran, but we can say no doubt there are Ahlus Sama, as mentioned, those that are in the skies, like the angels and jinn and things, and there definitely could be other creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is Rabbul Alameen, not just Alam but Alameen, right?
Okay, so the thing is, in that context, I want to add something. Like, okay, if there are some other creatures in the universe, how does Islam go there?
Well, they will have their own guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will not leave them with their guidance, right? Just like the jinn, there are jinn, they have their own guidance, right? So
but
Islam will have
follow Quran, right? Jinn.
But the ones in this dunya, yes. But if there are jinn on another planet, then whatever guidance Allah sent them, they will follow that. Right? They will have their own relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will not have to come here and make salah with us. You know?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to know, like, I was
of course.
Since it's a very young age, like, okay, how did Islam go over there? Who's going to be their prophet?
Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends guide. For example, even in this dunya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we sent a prophet to every nation. Like, He doesn't leave people without guidance, you know. Whether they follow it or not, then that's what they're judged upon. So if there are colonies on another planet, then they will have their own prophet. If humans go to other planets, then yes, we'll take this religion with us. But they will have the same religion, but maybe through whatever alien prophets that they would have, if there are. I mean, this is all, you know, hypothetical situations here. As Muslims, we don't deny the existence of aliens, but we also can't confirm past what is in our revelation. You know? We don't guess at it.